Hello and welcome to the Student Innovation Center Universal Laser Software Training. We will be starting in Adobe Illustrator. If you do not have access to Adobe and would like to work on your design outside of the shop, please use the computers in the SIC Computer Lab as they will have access. I'm going to begin in the top left corner by selecting New File. I'm going to choose the custom artboard or create my own that is the size of the laser bed that I'm using. Today I'm going to be using blue, which is 32 by 18 inches. If I'm using red, please select 48 by 24 inch artboard. Make sure that it is in inches and not another type of settings. It is an RGB color, and that the raster effects are high, which will be 300 ppi. Once that is set up, I can hit create. The size of my artboard will align with the size of the machine, so I know that anything that fits on here will fit on the machine. I'm going to begin by making 3 rectangles to show you the 3 different types of colors and lines that are recognized by the laser software. I'm going to begin by selecting my first rectangle. If you go over to the right-hand side under Properties, you will see that there are options for fill, stroke, line weight, and opacity. For this first color, we're going to be using the vector cut. This will be RGB red with no fill. Next, I'm going to select type in the 0.001 line weight. This will appear very thin, but is what is recognized by the Universal Laser software. This will be cut fully out of my material. I'm going to go over to my second rectangle and select RGB blue for my stroke color. And again, that 0.001 line weight. I again will turn off the fill. My third rectangle is going to be rastered. As rastering will go through your whole image, I will instead change the fill to black. And you're welcome to leave your stroke that way as well. If you wanted to do just text or the outline of text, we would recommend using blue for the outline and rastering in the interior. Now that I have all of my different rectangles set up, and I'm happy with my design, I can go ahead and hit File and Print. This will open up a pop-up where you can again hit Print. Next, I'm going to hit the small red button, which is our laser software. As you can see, it pulled my design into the laser software in the same place that it was on my artboard. If I want to move my design so that it lines up with my material, I will hit the 4 arrows that say Relocate View. This will allow me to select a corner or the center of my design, and then I can drag it around, or also on the right-hand side, type in exactly where I would like my design to be. We recommend not moving your design closer than a 1/4 of an inch, which is 0.25, as going right up to the edges of the laser can get slightly off, and we don't want to cut the edges of the laser. Next, I'm going to use the focus view. I am able to move around the laser, which you will need to do in order to level the bed, which will be shown in our next video. This is also helpful to select the corner of my design to make sure that my full design will fit on the material that I'm using. Next, I will be doing the 0:00 button. This will be the estimate view. Now I can hit Start, and it will tell me how long it is going to take to cut, engrave, and raster my full design. This will be 4 minutes and 13 seconds. It's important to note that you need to stay for the entire duration of your laser cut, so make sure that if you need to use raster or something, this is done before you begin. Next, I'm going to go to the Settings tab, and we will begin in the Materials Database section. Today I'm going to be using wood, which I know is going to be under Natural, so I will hit the plus. Scroll down, hit the plus on wood as well, and then I'm going to be using a medium wood today, so I'll hit plus, and it will be a general medium wood. Next, I'm going to enter in my material thickness. We are using a 1/4 inch board today, which will be 0.25. Please make sure you do not hit enter on your keyboard, as it will exit out of the screen and not save it. Instead, hit apply, and then go over to the manual control on the top left. I'm going to check the settings that it gave me that have been adjusted for my material. If I notice that one of these settings is different than what I'd like to be based on my experience, I'm able to slide use up and down, or also type in a number if I wanted to do that. Power is the power of the laser, and speed is how fast it moves along my design. Once I have those where I'd like them, I will hit Set, Apply, and then OK. After leveling the bed and making sure that the CO2 and exhaust are both on, I will be good to hit the green Start button. Thank you for joining me today. Up next will be the machine overview video.